It's 8:02 p.m. on the east coast of Florida, and the east coast of the United States of America, and the east coast of Canada. What?
It's telling me that you went live with all those members.
Oh man, I would have liked some sleep, but I had some things come up I had to deal with, and I just dealt with them, and
Well, you could have done them tomorrow, though.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, you could have.
No, actually, no. You don't know what they are. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Well, why do you say I could do them tomorrow if you don't know what they are, dear? Look at your eyes. Wow. What'd you do those? Pretty. Let me see. Look. Look up, please. Nice. Very nice. Everyone, doesn't Charlotte's eyes look great? Hair looks nice. You're like a ballerina there.
Thanks.
A ballerina. Hey, Audra. Hello. Good to see you again. How are you tonight? It's good to hear.
You sending me a message?
Yes.
Why?
Because.
Leave me alone. You don't need to send me a message.
Well, you give it away whenever you say you're sending me a message. You shouldn't. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but apparently you do.
I do want to, and I can do what I want.
You what?
I can do what I want, and I wanted to.
That's nice. So much for secret communications. Communications to staff behind the scenes. But that's okay. I mean, if we don't need it, we don't need it. Audra, what have you been up to? Tell me something. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Wow, where's everybody? They come on late?
Yeah.
Maybe they've just finally figured it all out. This is the end of our show. We're going down in flames.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's see who else is around tonight listening in. Anyone lurking? Anybody in the house?
Well, there's 6 people that are watching on the...
Where's Tanner Jones? Oh, Sandra, I'm single all my life. That's Audra Sandoval. Audra, do me a favor. Say something that I've never heard you say. Type before. That would be exciting. If you gave me a new line every night, that would be very exciting. You're single all your life, and that's not a bad thing, really, is it? Think about it. Are you happy with your, are you happy to be by yourself? Are you happy? Or are you just high? Happy and high. How's the weather in New Mexico? How's the weather in Old Mexico? How's the weather in Wales, Charlotte?
It's fine.
Really?
Yeah.
How's your game? Have you been playing your game recently?
Yeah, I'm playing right now.
That's why you're not. Okay, I got you. That's what you want to do. It's the world according to Charlotte. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That's it. All right. Look, Eve. Thank you, Eve. Give me some. Get in here and talk, would you? Thank you, Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for. Wait a minute. What did Audra say? It's cold in Vegas, New Mexico. Sorry to hear that. It will get warmer before it'll get much colder, I think. Like summertime. All right, Eve, here you go. Eve, where are you? There you are, Eve. Hey Eve, guess what? Guess what? Hello. Guess what I did?
What'd you do?
Well,
Be annoying so far.
I'll just leave now. But anyway, I want to tell you before I go. I listened to Soothing Trains the other night.
Oh,
And let me tell you, I went out like that. It was much better than Rain.
was it on YouTube or?
Yeah, I got it just when I got it on YouTube. There's Soothing Trains, and they're just so good. And it'll show you the green side, as it's going through the countryside. But I don't watch that. I just leave that off and listen in my buds, right? And oh man, it's just good. Like how a train will rock you to sleep. It rocks you. But the thing is, all that traveling in the train for 10 hours, I didn't use it for 10 hours because I don't sleep that long. But when I woke up, I was in the same place.
Oh wow! Give it.
You were interrupted.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay. Give it a try. I listened to Desert Wind last night.
Oh, nice. I've listened to the Sounds of Summer before. It's crickets and birds and then I thought, right, listen, then I had him on. I got up in the middle of the night and I go to the bathroom and I go, what's that? I forgot I had the buds on. I heard a cricket. I said, what's a cricket? It was a cricket. But you got to remember what you're listening to.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's cool. So listen to the trains.
I'll give it a try.
Hi, Jasmine.
Jasmine's here. Hello, Jasmine. Jasmine is here, and Riyadh Belalam. Riyadh Belalam is watching. Hey, that's a pretty nice car you're leaning against, if that's yours there, Riyadh. Pretty cool. Yeah. And also Rose Fleisch. I'm going to fan Riyadh because, he's got a cool car there. And this is interesting. What is this? This is interesting too. We're going to fan Roes.
Hi, Yadi.
And there's Yadi. Yadi's in the house. Yadi from California. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, Eve, did you go outside of your apartment today?
No, I didn't leave it all to take the garbage out.
Do you have to take it out or you just take it in the hall?
No, I actually have to take it out. There's no garbage chute, unfortunately.
Oh, so where do you take it?
I just walk down the stairs and just right out the back. I don't have to go very far. There's a dumpster.
There's a dumpster. I want to finally open up about my age gap relationship. Okay. Mainly because he's ignoring me right now. Oh. He's ignoring you now. And why is he ignoring you now? What is he doing? Finally opening up. Oh, there's a little kitty. So what, Jasmine? Lay it on us, girl.
Actually, the fire alarm went off today.
No.
It did. And
wow.
I texted my dad and I said, because he took my crate. He took my cat crate to use it for Oscar. And I said, I don't have a crate and the fire alarm's going off. And he said, just leave Lola.
So what did you do?
I just stayed until it went off. It only went for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Just because you didn't want to leave Lola because of the...
Well, I figured I'm on the second floor, so if I notice like fire in the hallway, I would just jump.
Or you can run down the stairs too.
Yeah, there's options.
Yeah, the stairwell usually is pretty well. It's just, concrete around it anyway. Usually. Stairwells. I used to sing in stairwells, not stairwells. I used to have I was a member of a trio in high school, and we were called the Back Steps. And after school, we would go in there and sing in harmony. We were called the Back Steps. Wasn't that cool? After we didn't know what we were going to call ourselves, so we were rehearsing one day, and hey, how about the Back Steps? Cool. All right. Our relationship is complicated. We don't technically label ourselves as boyfriend and girlfriend, but we've been super close friends for 6 years now. No, we're super close, Jasmine. Let's really dive into that a little bit. Super close, does that mean you are intimate with one another?
Thank you, Yadi.
I said I liked it. She didn't say anything, Yadi.
You annoyed me at the beginning.
She gets annoyed so easily. It's like this is the first time she's ever talked to me.
Hi, Sonia.
Sonia's there too. Oh, and your girl Charlotte. Yeah. Sonia's girl Charlotte is in the house. Okay.
It doesn't exist anymore.
All right. Is this a Jehovah's Witness joke? Yada, you putting there?
No, I could come in.
Oh, it's to come in. Okay. I didn't know what you're doing. Oh my God, really, Joe. Okay, here you go. I'll bring you in. Are the boys around? Are they quiet now? Okay, I've got to come on in while I respond to. Oh, they're quiet. Okay, here we go. All right. So
Yes, they are, Bill.
good boys. All right. So let's see. Our relationship is complicated. We don't technically label. Okay. We have been intimate before. And if I asked for that sort of attention, he would give it to me. But he says he never wants to get married or have children. So it's complicated. Well, let's see. Married with children. No children. So how long have you been together? And I'm assuming that you're in love. Are you in love with this man or woman?
They said that they've known each other for 6 years, or close friends for 6 years.
Well, I asked her a different question though.
But she literally said that they're not boyfriend and girlfriend officially, so that how can they be together if they're not official?
I just want to know if she loves the man. It's Jermaine, Jasmine. It's Jermaine. See, because you want to get married and have children. Do you want to get married and have children with this gentleman? Is that why you are a little miffed? He doesn't pay attention to you. And do you live together as friends, or? It sounds complicated. It does.
I think the kids thing, if one person wants kids and one doesn't, I think that never works.
Yeah.
In the end, realistically.
Yeah.
And the studio audience says it never works. Okay.
Same with, I think the same with marriage as well. Like if the other person doesn't
There's lots of people who don't want to get married. They just don't see the point live together forever. But a lot of people really think it's important. So,
Well, I guess it depends. Some it can be old school now. Because people don't always have to have that document.
Either of things, I don't think it will work, but I could see the marriage one maybe being compromised on, but the kids, no way, because that's like a major life change. Well, so is marriage. But
Wait a
kids-
minute. Audra just said I get in trouble with my mom because you mentioned my name.
Be quiet.
You just said it again. What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute. I don't know. I don't understand. You get in trouble with your mom because I mentioned your name. But we love you, Audra.
Hey, stop saying your name.
We love you, Ted.
Yeah, okay.
All right, since President's Day of 2015. Wow, this is specific, huh? And you both are right. We aren't together, but we act like it. I do love him. That's why it's hard not speaking to one another.
Hi, Gwa. Yes, I am fine.
So you're not speaking.
Joe's just annoying.
What?
Nothing. I'm replying to somebody else, not you. Keep going on.
I'm chatting with Jasmine about her relationship, which is somewhat strained, isn't it? It's not kind of the lovey-dovey relationship you want. Is there? Why? Tell me the reason why you are still with this person. I mean, you say you love him, but okay, there are a lot of complications in the relationship. I'm sure you don't love that. I'm just curious, what is the attraction if you are not at every turn, you are being, turned away, so to speak. Marriage, children, intimacy, maybe. So what keeps you around? Okay. That's a good question, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like we be partnership. If the priorities aren't the same, it just
Yeah. I mean, the priorities need to be somewhat parallel,
Mm-hmm.
somewhat. They don't have to be aligned exactly.
Yeah.
Because that could be boring. But, well, and it can be great too. So,
Yeah.
I am surprised Audra said something. Wow, now we know her mom is around, or maybe she's visiting. We don't know much about Audra. Well, your mom should be happy that I mentioned your name because we really like you and you're a friend of ours. Have your mom come on. We'll talk. Have your mom come on you now and I'll chat with her. I'm really harmless. And
You're a really nice guy. That's really nice.
And I'll talk to anyone, but that isn't flattering, is it? So, yeah. So, well, at least we know more about Audra. We didn't know that much. I mean, we could have surmised that she had a mom. So, I mean, that we could have, that could have been one of the studio audience. What did the studio audience say? She has a mom. So that question could have been taken out. But we figured that. We hadn't talked about it. We just thought that Audra was in New Mexico all alone and didn't have anyone. But now we know mom's there, so I feel much better already. Moms do that, don't they? In Eve's case, Suzanne does that sometimes.
No.
No, I know you turn to mom for that because Suzanne, as much as she wants to be the motherly type, well,
she doesn't. Not at all.
You invited 5. The real grasshopper. That's pretty cool.
And they used to watch on YouTube. Well, thanks for coming here.
Yes, thank you so much. It's very nice. Let me
Oh wow, look at the comment on YouTube.
let's see that one. Which one? The one from Trezell?
Yeah.
Hey, happily married to my husband for 3.5 years. He's 51 years old. All right. You're 29 and he's 80. What's up?
That's the first age gap that I've seen.
What's up? 80. Good for him. And good for you, of course, as well. Yeah, that's great. Are you a member of May December Society by any chance? Terzel, Erasmus Williams? Okay, now let me get to Jasmine for a moment. We could call it moment or moment. Jasmine. Okay, you've become comfortable around him and he knows me so well, which makes it hard to walk away. And losing him would be like losing a best friend. Yeah, I get that. I'm just not getting the, I mean, it sounds like you guys were really, and if I'm wrong, tell me, you were hot and heavy at one time and everything's going great. And now you're less so, but you don't want to leave because you're really good friends. And he doesn't want to get married now at this point, and you don't want to, and he doesn't want to have children at this point. And I'm not even sure. How old is he? You said it's an age gap deal, right? 6 years. No, you've been together 6 years. My staff will have to look that up and tell me, but I don't think we have it. Yes, I am. We are from South Africa. Hey, my Alexa, how you ask Alexa? I use a South African accent in there. That's pretty cool. So we have a connection, sort of. I've always wanted to go to Sun City. I heard it was really a lot of fun. Have you been there? I think it's outside of Joburg, right? I'm 28 and he is 60. That's perfect. That is like kismet. I'm 28 and he is 60. That's a nice arrangement. And I'm sure that you guys have a lot of fun together. You like the same television programs. You like sports. And Jeremiah coming with a big ka-ching for the girls. I looked the other day at the total, and it said 13 cents. Do you ever notice that on the last
Oh,
type? I know, it's like so funny. We'll get this, and you will too. You had a snowstorm in Missouri. Wow. Sleet and freezing rain. My goodness.
Snow here today.
It snowed there?
Yeah. It did.
Wow. It was cloudy today, no rain, but it was very humid and about 85 degrees. So it's pretty much the same. But that's how it is down here. Well, I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Never been to Sun City, though. It's near Joburg. It is near Joburg. Yeah. I hear it's pretty cool there. I read something about it at one time years ago. So, it may or may not be. But I know there's some very good golfers from South Africa. Ernie Els.
Cool.
Hmm?
I said cool.
It is cool. Also, one of the greatest of all time. Who can tell me who's the greatest golfer of all time? An older gentleman now. He still does like 1,000 sit-ups a day. And he's called the Black Knight for the clothes that he wears when he plays. And he used to say, even in the heat, he wore black because he gained strength from the heat. Do you know who it is? Who is it?
Gary Player.
Gary Player, you're right. And you can look up faster than most people. Yeah. Gary Player, Fuzzy Zeller. Good. I love that. That's hilarious. Fuzzy Zeller. Oh my goodness. The Fuzz Man. Fuzzy Zeller's a character. Okay, I just feel confused sometimes. He's very judgmental of my decisions. I used to be a huge partier. Ever so often, I revert back to my old ways. That means you leave him and you go out on parties, which is why he's ignoring me right now. Oh, so he's mad at you because you stepped out when he wanted to know, Jasmine, where'd you go? I went out with the girls. We just went out partying. You almost said Arnold Palmer. Yeah. No, I love those. Don't you like the unsweetened tea and the lemonade? I love it. And Arnold Palmer.
That's stupid. He doesn't.
What happened?
Yeah. If someone's gonna ignore you, don't tolerate that. That's ridiculous.
It's super childish. At his age.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
With climate change, the weather is strange now in the Cape. It'll be hot today and then cold and rainy tomorrow. Oh, South Africa. Yes, Ernie Els. Goosen. That's a Mati. I know his first name. Oh, I can't remember it. Anyway, Goosen. Gary Player. And I don't know of anyone else. Isn't South Africa? Isn't
What? Okay, well, yeah, Jasmine, he sounds like bad news.
Isn't Louis Oosthuizen from South Africa? Let me see. I didn't even go out. I just ate some edibles and he didn't like that. Oh, so he doesn't like the marijuana thing.
Well, that's different.
And that's a different thing. So he's kind of like, he doesn't like that. I mean, when you get high, do you become more amorous? Do you go to sleep? Do you run out the window? I mean, what do you do when? I mean, I'm trying to get to the root cause here.
The only edibles I eat
Is your game? What is it? Is it a Game Boy you bought?
It's a Switch.
So she doesn't have time for the rest of us. She's playing her own
I'm
games.
listening and I'm doing stuff.
Okay, you're playing the game, but that's all right. What?
Honestly,
Why are you getting upset? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, play your game. Yeah.
Play your game.
I play Candy Crush on my laptop when we're talking. Honestly, Jasmine, that's a bit of a tough one.
I think, yeah, when you said first, when he got angry about you going out, I was like, yeah, that's fucking awful of him to be like that. But now that you say that you take edibles, I can kind of see why
Why you take edibles?
he gets annoyed.
Well, wait a minute. Why? Are you not a fan of edibles?
No. I mean,
Yes, Ustazen. Thank you. I got it right.
well, edibles as in drugs.
Drugs, edibles. We're talking about edibles. Guada wants in because she's into a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, no, it's not Friday, David. Good to see you. We're here on Wednesdays and Mondays too.
I didn't know if David saying that as in you should only do like edibles on Friday to like party, or as in he thought we were only here on Fridays.
Well, either way, I answered. So yeah, thanks. Thanks, Eve. You can for picking up. No, it's a different perspective. That's all. It's where our minds are. It's where our minds are. Yours are on edibles and not being able to get up, and mine's on the show. But that's okay. All right. Let's see, Jasmine. Well, I've been having really hard days, and this particular time I cry. Oh. While taking the edibles, you cried. Yeah, weed can do that. Not because I was high, because I've been having a hard time. He blamed the crying on the. Oh, see, you're emotional. What he needs to be a little more empathetic. He needs to be more nurturing. He needs to be more loving and caring.
I can see where he's coming from, though, like where he could confuse it as the drugs and not because you're emotional.
Okay.
But like, he should maybe talk to you about it rather than getting angry with you straight away.
Well, but you've been having difficulty long before you took those edibles. Is that not true? Clump, what up?
It is a Jeremy Kyle show.
It's the Jeremy Kyle show. What?
Do you know what Jeremy Kyle is?
I have no idea. I know a Jeremy and I know a Kyle.
What did you say?
Is it like Maury or like Jerry Springer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it's been cancelled now. We don't get to see it anymore, which is devastating because it was one of the best like British shit shows on TV. It was great. I loved it.
A British show on TV and you loved it. And hey, Piers Morgan is coming back to the morning show that he ran off because the rumor is that he had an affair with Meghan Markle.
What?
Yes, he was in love with her, and she went with the redhead kid, and he got a little miffed.
Hi, Brenna. This is about random stuff. We just talk about random stuff.
Well, I have a purpose, but everyone else talks about random stuff.
You have a purpose.
Yeah, so it's kind of about whatever you want, Brianna. But I will tell you this: this age gap relationships is the root of how we all arrived here. It's like we all came on a big bus. There were some old people in the front and young people in the back making a lot of noise eating edibles. And so that's what happened. And here we are now, and we're just discussing all kinds of things.
Is it Leticia?
What?
Or
Letitia?
how she pronounces her name?
Letitia?
Letitia?
No, I feel like it's either Letitia or Leticia. Letitia.
Would you mind phonetically printing that out for us? Letitia. Thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, nice.
No,
And is that clump or is it clump?
Clump.
You've never seen that name before, Letitia? Clump. Okay, back over here on the relationship side.
Yeah, we do.
What?
It's on the you now, and you can see us both, me, Eve, and I.
That's right. You can see the guest hosts when you go on You Now. You can hear them, of course, where you are now. So You Now or where you are now, they're around. Now let's see. Jasmine, you should reach out if you want to talk about this. We can talk about it. I mean, we don't have to talk about it in front of the world. I do that on occasion for people. If you would like to, you can reach out to me here. Let me give you. This is I put lice in there. It's live. This is my Skype deal. And you can send me a text and then we can chat there if you like. All right. I spend some of my day doing those kinds of things. So if you're interested, and we can chat about it. Okay, Jasmine, but I also communicated to him that I need his attention and love. Is what makes our relationship works. See, communication is key.
Joe, can you drag Yachty in?
Oh, sorry, Yanni. Jeez. I thought you were sitting here just being quiet. Yachty, you know how I get kind of distracted, sweetie. I'm sorry. You know. I'm like, I get into it, you know?
You get into the moment. That's
Yeah.
right. It's fine.
Yeah. So, yes, as we were saying, Netta is here. Well, hello, Netta. How are you? Netta's in the house. He's very traditional, so I should probably be more understand, which is why I stopped partying. But every now and then, you know, you have to have, you don't have to give up everything. If you have to give up everything in a relationship, everything you like to do, then you need to rethink it, which sounds like a little bit what you might be doing. Who has exams? Oh, staying up late. Oh, Netta has exams. Well, good luck. Good luck with those. Hey, you know, in the United States, you can get a vaccine now if you're older than 16, and only older than 16 can really be on here. So I think. So, Yachty, did you get a vaccine?
I'm getting it tomorrow.
Oh, we're going to get it tomorrow. Where are you going to take it?
Sure. Arm.
Nice. What? Yachty, come on. Which arm?
The right one.
Good. Are you right-handed?
Yes.
That's good. That's better when you'll have more muscle there. Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
I have it at 3.
Oh, it's black or white with him. I get that. You know, some people are like that. Well, we should chat about it. I may not have all the answers, but have been in touch with people who've had interesting situations, and maybe they coincide with yours. So it's worth a shot. Let's see here. All right. He just likes things a certain way. Like put his dressing on the side, not on the salad. I know what you mean.
Which one is the AZ one?
The AstraZeneca one. I don't even think they're giving it in the US because it wasn't.
No, they just have the Moderna and the Pfizer. Yes, took out.
Excuse me. Yep, that is good, and they're supposed to approve on Friday back to the Johnson. Excuse me. I believe that if you can, I got the Johnson & Johnson. It was a snap. I didn't have any reaction or anything. Although my leg's in the other room and I'm sitting here, but yes. No, actually it was nothing. 7 million people and a few people had a reaction, but they also had it with Moderna, by the way. Did you read that? Yeah.
I think that's a lie.
Do you?
Well, because I think Johnson & Johnson was just trying to attack the other ones.
No, well, this came from, I heard the Fauci people say that.
Oh.
They said that, look, it happens with them too. I mean, it's so minuscule, you know. And he makes it clear that to think that, you know, with 6 people out of 7 million, 7.5 million, that would happen to, it's like a flu shot. It's crazy to not take it because the alternative to get it is terrible. Did anyone see the latest reports on India. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my god, yes, I saw it.
That is terrible. Terrible. And they don't have enough oxygen. They don't have, and they're just, setting fires and
Mhm.
cremating people just in open fields of fires. It's terrible.
It is.
You're personally not going to get it, Clump. Well, that's cool. I mean, to each his own. Just wear your mask, please.
Mm.
They're not going to give it to the young people in the UK, the Johnson, because they think, because the history. See, we know so little about all of these things. When they say 3 years it used to take for one vaccine to make it through, so everything has been rushed. So I think what people have a fear about, and rightfully so. I mean, it's not such a fear with me, but I'm curious, certainly having been vaccinated, that we don't know what happens down the road. We don't know a year from now, 2 years from now, what happens.
Exactly.
But the one thing that will happen within the next year is we're going to have another vaccine and another one. And I think it's going to continue to go on for a while.
Yeah, I think that they were saying that Pfizer, that they might have a third dose,
Yeah.
hopefully by next year.
Yeah. The South African government canceled the J&J vaccine, and so we are behind the distribution.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll release that again, and
Yeah.
We don't have this Sputnik one here.
Over here.
from Russia.
Russia.
Yeah. So you have that one, Netta, right? Where you live. It's not approved anywhere in the EU. David James says, yeah, I boost my immune system all the time. Supplements. And I
Yeah.
believe that helps.
Yeah. Have you guys heard about the little 16-year-old girl who they killed yesterday?
Oh yeah, 'cause she was holding a knife, so they shot her and killed her.
Yeah. There's stories, I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly she was getting bullied and teased inside one of the foster care homes that she was in.
Yeah. So they call the police?
Yeah. Because she was like trying to protect herself with a knife, but
That sounds kind of strange, doesn't it? She's trying to protect herself from the other people in the house, so she's holding a knife. The police walk in and they shoot her.
yeah.
Seems like an interesting, an unusual
Just
story.
yesterday was the verdict down.
Yes.
Thank God he's going away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more to talk.
The father was kicking a girl's. What was this? The father was kicking a girl's head at the time,
Oh,
and
the
she
dog.
tried to stab someone in front of a cop. Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the whole story.
Well, see, that's most of the time. We don't get all of the
Yeah.
information. So I can see why they go to trial for a lot of these things. But there was no question about that policeman that committed that heinous crime of murder. Yeah, that was terrible.
I don't like. They said they're keeping him in protective custody. I wish they would put him in the general population.
They won't.
Exactly.
They won't.
Because he held right away.
By someone who's there on, life, in for life. Yeah, they don't care.
But thank God they gave him bail. They just fucking
Yeah, great to
gave him
do.
bail.
Yeah. I would not want to be the defense attorney, and
Yeah, that's so awkward when you.
It's very awkward because people will form an opinion of you, how you can do that. But, that's their job. That's their job. And if he doesn't pay for someone, they're going to appoint an attorney. And so it's always going to be someone's job. It's not like, okay, listen, Doc, we got this. Who's got that? I'm not taking that. You're all lawyers in this room. You're supposed to take it. Goodbye.
Yeah, and like he lost the case, but there was like really not a large chance he was going to win when there's a video. So
yeah, there was really no chance. But he took it. He took the case.
yeah,
I mean, I don't think Johnny Cochran could have got him off that. That was
a witness got his old house and
Had
had a pig's head and blood thrown at Derek Chauvin's house.
I saw a witness got his old house. Had a pig's head and blood thrown it. Wow. So someone went to his old house. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Netta. It's not about, I'm sure there are some who are of moral character. Well, I shouldn't say moral, there are many lawyers who are of high character, but there are also a lot of sleaze bags. So, I mean, hey, I have friends who are lawyers, I'll tell you. So, I mean, ambulance chasers, you know what ambulance chasers are, right? They wait around the hospitals or they wait around the courthouse to see if somebody's coming in on some trial and they say, hey, look, I can get you off that.
What about it? Do you think it was fraud?
I think the trial was a fraud. Really? Why would you say that? I thought it was, you would think they wouldn't even have to get a jury, but he has the right. We all have the right to a jury trial.
I mean, how can you not make up your mind if you've seen that video?
Yeah, but you shouldn't. See, that's the deal. That is the deal. You can't. You have to become so, centered. You have to just, it's hard to do, but you have to take the information only, and that's all you can listen to.
But how did they refuse to watch it in court? Like they were sitting there.
Exactly, on their opinion.
I know. It's just, I know.
So they all saw it.
Yeah, they saw it. No question they saw it. I would say it's damning evidence.
I've heard people say that this was just like a political example, kind of. And like, but I don't agree with that, but that's what I've heard people
Could
say.
be. I mean, it could be. It could have been. I mean, it was a pretty much a open and shut case, and they could have just taken him away. But I guess he wanted a trial.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they didn't move the trial to a different state or county where people might not know as much.
That would have made more sense.
But everyone probably saw that video. But yes, I agree with you guys. Yeah.
The other officers are going on trial now for aiding and abetting murder in the summer. So everyone knows, though.
Yeah, but here's one thing. And one of those kids said to like Chauvin, said, hey, how about letting up on him? Let him up there. And he's like, no, or whatever he said, And then the EMT comes over and says, listen, why don't you let me handle him? It's a medical thing. And he pulls a taser out or something at her.
Exactly.
The guy's a loon. He's a loon. He's a lunatic.
Yeah.
This is why we don't have a jury system in South Africa. That is very interesting. So the magistrate makes the decision, huh?
I think the whole concept of juries can be kind of concerning because you could have some random person just off the street. They could be a high school dropout in grade 9, and they could be deciding these types of things.
Exactly.
Like, that's concerning.
Well, but they kind of do weed some people out, when they're going through voir dire, they call it. So when they're going through the jury pool and they find out a lot about people.
Should only get to decide. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a college degree. I'm saying we shouldn't have people. Some people are just stupid.
Yeah, and people who have a degree are stupid. It doesn't matter. People are stupid anyway, and it's difficult. I don't know who would want to sit on a jury trial. I particularly always try to get away from it, but have been snagged a couple times. So
No, Clump, I agree, but like just for example, like in the George Floyd trial, the defense tried to say that the carbon monoxide from the car killed him.
yeah, that's such bullshit.
I think that's true. So you need to have some sort of common sense to know that that's not possible.
Well, it is possible if the pipe was in his throat, but
Yeah.
yes, I would believe that if he, was sucking on the end of a tailpipe for 9 minutes, but he wasn't. Yeah. You put bananas in the tailpipe. Yeah. So,
Yeah, David, because I mean, some people can't be leaving their jobs and stuff, or if they have kids, like it's tough to be on a jury.
If it's a sequestered jury, otherwise you just are 9 to 5 and you go home when it's over. But yeah.
Sorry, I know that might not be your real name, but do you think that like it wasn't asphyxiation that killed him? Like, do you agree with like the drug theories and things like that? Yeah, I think drugs was the big one.
Yeah, but
You're right.
I think he wasn't using drugs.
You're right, David James. People do that. If you don't want to be in jury trial, give a wrong answer. You can do that.
Well, they're dead.
I'm very racist. Don't pick me.
Look what happened.
Oh, you can say that anytime. Or I hate lawyers. You say that? No, I had to run in once with lawyers, and I think they're all a waste of time. Will that? And the judges say, will that cloud your answer, or will you give an honest opinion? Oh yeah, I'll be look. That's not going to affect what I'm saying. I just don't like lawyers. And he goes and sit down. They say, juror number 10, you're excused. And he slaps the guy's hand away. And I told you I'd get out of here. Yeah. It's very entertaining. In New York City, it's crazy. There's so many people.
Yeah.
So many people selected for jury at the same time.
You're like the one black person in New York who got killed by the cops too. A while back, like 10 years ago.
There's so many.
I forgot his name.
Technical common law principles. It's better if you're. So in South Africa, the rationale was because we have a Roman Dutch legal system. I'm not really sure what that is, and is highly complex with technical common law principles. It's better if you are a learner. Legal. Okay.
But Nicholas, don't you know Joe is an actor? And I'm sure he'll talk about it.
I'm saying nothing. Nothing.
No.
Yes, I am, Nicholas. You want me to do a voiceover or anything like that?
Nicholas, you can look Joe up on famousbirthdays.com, and it mentions some of the things he's done.
Here, I'll tell you where to go find me.
Or go to
IMDb. Go to IMDb.
There you go. Yeah.
Yes, go to IMDb and look, and you can see a resume. Let me type my name.
Look for Joe Leon at Google. Google will give you everything.
Yeah, Clump, I know what you mean. Like, and like, is the jury going to be partial in this case now? Because I don't know. It's just a lot.
We're going through this again when the police saw a woman that shot the guy. Oh yeah, I know. That is a hard one to comprehend. I believe that people could, but she shouldn't be. She's 17 years on the force or whatever. She cannot be hysterical all of a sudden.
Yeah. But I thought, she did it on purpose. But
I don't think so.
It was genuinely, like, she was surprised.
She was shocked. She was shocked. And I think that, so I think it'll be a lesser deal, but the bottom line is someone's life is gone. But how about, there was a policeman that got off recently from a murder a few years ago. 3 guys trying to pull a guy out of the car. I talked about this the other day. And they were pulling on his shirt. They're pulling on his shirt and standing there shooting him. He was 8 times in his back. Where do they get this? What are they thinking?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Clump, I really do think there is a racial issue going on, but I do understand some people need to settle down. Like someone cut the line at the thrift store, and then a white lady said you need to go in line, and the black lady was like, "You're racist." So
Yeah, that's
like,
total BS. But see, that's dropping the race card whenever it's convenient. Yeah, I know.
can't say that. I just think Chauvin was a deranged cop, and I think he was a career criminal cop. I think he's been aggressive to more people in the past.
Well, we know that, but they didn't bring it up in the trial. They wouldn't allow that. But they also didn't let the thing. I think that he and Mr. Floyd had an issue together when they worked at that nightclub or as bouncers.
And they didn't.
They didn't mention that either.
No. I don't know if you guys also heard that he used to abuse his wife. That's why his wife divorced him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and he looks like it.
When George Floyd case was happening.
Oh, wait a minute. So what happened? Say that again. His wife divorced him?
Divorced him.
Well, she's not going to have much, chance.
Derek, because he was abusive against her.
Oh, he really?
Yeah.
So have they called the authorities on him for that, for physical abuse?
I think so, but you know how they do. They protect each other.
Yeah, but they're doing a lot less of that. I think people they might be watching they have to be careful. I mean, there will always be that. But I believe, since I have friends in law enforcement, I believe that most are really good and they're there to do their job properly. We just hear about the bad ones. The problem is there is a preponderance of bad apples that seem to be popping up all the time.
The defense tried to bring up his history a bit about how he was a bit of a criminal in the past. But at the end of the day, if you do drugs or whatever, like you don't deserve to be murdered. So
Yeah, like even if there was drugs involved, there was no need for the person to put his knee on his neck.
yeah,
And you can't restrain someone without doing that, then you shouldn't be in the.
Well, hey, you could have restrained him. He had handcuffs on and was laying down. All you had to do was they could have put his foot on his back and just kept him there. Look, just stay where you are. You'll be fine. We'll. And look, what about, what is really overlooked that annoys me is the lame thing. He passed a fake $20 bill. Any of us could do that at any time and not be aware of it. I mean, come on. That was lame. And Terzel, that is very interesting. Thank you very much for saying I didn't know what that was at all. And now I do. Yes, I was unaware of that. Dutch law. It's a hybrid legal system of the Romans and the Dutch from the 1100s to 1800s. More.
I think, maybe Clump let us know. Because I thought it was because of a $20 bill.
That's what I thought. What did you think, Clump? Maybe it was.
Also, like after George Floyd was unconscious and he keeps his knee on his neck, like that was just that was too much.
Well, the whole thing was too much when he was handcuffed. I mean, and there are 3 cops there. And the girl, the woman, EMT, says, "You guys here, let me deal with him. Let me deal with this. This is a medical issue. Get away." What the hell? So I think that had something to do with his previous relationship with George Floyd, because it just seems too squirrely.
Yeah, like he had a vendetta out for him. Because even one of the other cops said something like, "Should we get him up?" And he said, "No, he's staying."
Right. And so that cop should at least get an honorable mention in his trial.
He didn't want to get into the cop car because he's like 6'4" or something, and the cop car was extremely small. And he said, "I'm having anxiety." So then
he was claustrophobic.
Yeah.
And he kills a bit like, "I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die."
Yeah, and he was calling for his mother, Mama. That's sad.
Had George Floyd was like a bodyguard, or maybe Joe knows better. I don't know.
Yeah, he was. He and Chauvin, is his name right?
Yeah.
They worked at the same nightclub. At one point or another. Check that out. Come on, get that research rolling there, Eve.
Okay.
Something about some place where they work.
Yeah. Hopefully they pass his George Floyd law.
Yeah, saw that.
Hopefully, a couple of months.
Well, that's good that you can bribe your police in South Africa. That's good to know.
You could bribe the police in Mexico too. Just give them money and that's it.
Yeah.
Regardless of who he was calling out for, he was still calling out for someone because he was dying.
That video made me cry the first time I saw it. Like, I guess I've become desensitized, but it's just so sickening to watch. Yeah, like at the end of the day, someone murdered. We can't be justifying that.
Yeah, and what's up
Murder
with
is
that?
murder.
Why do cops like donuts so much? Because they get them for free, donuts and coffee. Do you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Candace Owens on the Floyd case. Where's Candace Owens? What did Candace Owens say? Who is Candace Owens? Is she here?
She's like a black. She's known for being a black, like conservative and really like far right, outspoken.
What did she say?
I don't know what she said. She says some controversial things sometimes. I don't know what she said about George Floyd though.
Dr. Klump, what did Candace say? Candace Owens, is she any relation to Jesse or to who is the football player? Terrell Owens? I don't know.
I don't know relations.
So in the age gap world.
Yeah, let's move on, please.
Okay,
Please.
moving on. Subject change. Please.
Didn't want to watch the video because I heard how bad it was, and then
Yeah.
watching it. Yeah, I mean it was terrible. And you know, you can use, I mean, the police can use force. I mean, if they need to use force, but you know, there needs to be a reason. A guy who is laying on the ground and has handcuffed behind his back, even if you watch that live PD show, as soon as they put handcuffs on him, they're like, sit on the curb, you know? And they're just, I mean, they're not going to go anywhere. You can't run fast. You can't run with your hands behind your back. You know, you're certainly not going to be able to jump over a fence. So, I mean, you're there.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's Queen Elizabeth's birthday.
It's
All hail the Queen.
all hail the Queen. I cannot believe she married her second cousin, Prince Philip.
That's what they do.
Well, yeah, but her first cousin was taken. So, so what happened is that they were very much in love, those two. And she is the most. I saw this today, at least on one poll. It said that she is the most popular royal, the Queen, and the people are dreading that if she doesn't abdicate the throne and give it to William. Nobody wants Charles in there as king, you know. He's not very well liked.
That's what I saw. That when he got married to Princess Diana, that nobody wanted to talk to him, just wanting to talk to Princess Diana.
Yeah, he didn't like that being second fiddle.
Klump, I don't like Meghan before. We've talked about it before on here.
I liked her on Suits.
I don't care for any of the royal family.
Really?
But we like it because we don't live there. We love that stuff. It's drama.
It's
It's
overrated. Like, yeah, people like, you know, doing their thing, rich because they own a country and shit. It's just, it just really annoys me because it's stupid.
but
Well,
she,
the fact that they're born into it too, and they didn't have to work at all.
Yeah, like.
well, I think they probably do some good, and they're traveling around and speaking to their subjects all over the world. You know, they may do some things, but I mean, I don't know. I don't get Meghan though. Why would you give that up? It's not like, oh, we got to get on an airplane and sit in coach, and here we're going to fly for 3. No, you can lay out in a bed. You have servants, you have everything, and you fly and you wake up in the city. You have to do an appearance and you leave. What the hell?
Hey, don't hate on Princess Diana. Come on.
Oh, we like Diana. Who doesn't like her? She was a
Yeah,
traitor. Klump, where do you live? Where are you from?
Yeah, we love her.
Klump, where are you from? You're from Britain.
There's so
That's right, mate. He's from Brit. He knows. Come on here, won't you, mate? Look,
Jumping.
how was Diana treated? Uh-oh, you got guar on you now. You better be
Yeah,
careful.
because that doesn't make any sense. Like, she literally did good. She didn't do anything wrong. She was married
Better than
young.
the actual royals.
Yeah, she was the princess.
She tried to disgrace them by being a normal person,
How was she just what?
by being a actual good person.
She was a good person. She was a Girl Scout, and she liked Dodi Fayed.
That's why she was killed.
Well, I know, the paparazzi. I have fear of that myself when I leave the house.
It's gonna be a big fear when I get there, isn't it?
They're gonna be everywhere trying to get a shot of Charlotte.
I know, they're going to say, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? And there'll be these bikini shots, and they'll be shooting from across the lake. I'll have some guy go over there and get the telephoto lens.
Okay, come.
Wait a minute, but it's weird. She and Philip shared the same great grandmother, Queen Victoria.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little bit incest in there, because they kind of like to keep everything in their own house. You know what I mean?
Exactly, in the family.
Yeah, it's all in the family, like Archie Bunker. Yeah, it's just like that. Audra's laughing. Almost all European royals are related because of Queen Victoria. Yeah.
That's why they didn't want
Ariadna.
it in the family.
Ariadna.
It's not
Lovely
part of
name.
the-
It's Europe's grandmother. Fun fact, Princess Diana's grandmother, Lady Femoy, and the Queen are cousins. So Charles' mother and Diana's grandmother were cousins. Just let that sink in.
They're all connected.
Yeah, they're connected in more ways than one. I bet they have lovely Twister games, don't they? Okay.
Imagine
Naked Twister?
Did you read what you just said?
Naked Twister?
No, I happily die for the Queen.
Yeah, Clem, gee, you love the Queen.
Yes.
Clump, do you work in law enforcement in the UK?
On the
Pure Bloods, yeah. Yeah, that'd be a new TV show, Pure Bloods, featuring Queen Elizabeth. Yeah. Here come the Queen, right? Right.
I'm British and I don't agree with anything you said so far, just so you know.
Who's that?
With Clump.
Clump, are you dissing everyone over here on this side of the board? The entire United Kingdom is because we have a royal family. People died in World War I and World War II for king and country.
So?
Yeah, well, and for their own, for their country, their families.
Yeah, it was more for the country rather than the actual people that were in it, I'd say. Because,
And they were some of them were in the war. So.
You're protecting what land you have, not just because there's royals in it.
Royals. The Kansas City Royals. Do you know them, Clump? They're a baseball team, American baseball. Actually, oh no, there's baseball in Japan too.
And the monarchy, I like the monarchy, but they're largely symbolic nowadays.
Yes, I agree. Largely. That's a good word. They're largely symbolic, of course.
Well, the Queen can't decide to start a war like the King could back in the day. They don't.
But they do have influence on 10 Downing Street. They do have some influence. You got to love nepotism and cronyism.
Hi, Victoria. How are you feeling?
Hey, Victoria.
Gloria Victoria's in the house.
Victoria, did your mom actually find that? I hope not.
What?
You need to go on Instagram so you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to go on Instagram. You're supposed to tell me.
No, I don't think. No, maybe Victoria will say it.
Well, you can send me a Skype message, Gloria Victoria, so I'll know what's going on.
Well, I'm trying to send you one. You don't even read them now.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for speaking up and letting me know.
Victoria, I saw. I was like, I'd move out. I like.
All right, let me check it out now. Okay. Can you? Oh,
Hi, Victoria, by the way.
wait a minute. Where is it? Did you send it?
I don't say it out
It's
loud.
on her. It's on her story.
No, are you sending it to me?
Joe, I'm sending you a message about something else first.
I already got that one. Give me the other thing. I want the stuff about Gloria Victoria.
What was it? 'Cause
It's
I
on
was
her. It's her
I never
dad's
seen
story.
this.
The one Anthony bought for me. Oh, I can only imagine.
Oh.
You typed it here. Okay.
Oh, is it blocked? Some words are blocked, Victoria, like just automatically by you now.
Oh, is it? Oh, you see, vibe. Yeah, I got you. Yes, I know what you mean. Where's my sound effect for that? That's over here. Okay, this is a little sound effect for those of you that don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's quite loud.
Yes, I know it's a big one. If it wasn't for the Queen, Margaret Thatcher wouldn't have given interposing economic sanctions against the apartheid government. So I'm grateful. Yes, and you should be. I am grateful for that as well. Apartheid, that was ridiculous.
But Victoria, are you feeling any better from COVID?
Are you going to say Winston Churchill was the best? Okay, so Gloria Victoria, you're feeling okay? You just feel out of breath. Doesn't Anthony do that to you? Well, he's out of breath too, probably. Anthony, are you in the house? Anthony. Yes, he is sometimes. Like he pops up. Excellent timing, sir. Thank you. So we're having a rather... Hey, Rose is here. Rose, how are you doing?
Oh, from the Philippines?
Yes, Rose, how's the COVID in the Philippines? Is everything in check there? Because you guys had a real good head start on it, I believe. As I recall early on. That's what I recall. Everyone's reading. So, Gloria, your mom didn't approve of your vibe thing? Or did she find it?
She found it.
Or all of them? What did she say about it? She didn't say anything. Of course not. Of course she saw it. Oh, come on. You're a young woman. Hear you roar or no. It's hear you roar or hear this.
Is that a vacuum?
Hear you are woman, hear you roar.
Yeah, I feel like
Oh. Yes, it is a Mr. Clump, a paper shredder. Yes. I have to have one for all my important docs. I'd had to try to keep my docs in a row. She wouldn't say anything, I don't think. Well, really, you left it on the floor. Is it one that stays on the floor, or is it just the handheld variety? Oh, it's still bad in the Philippines. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. Originally, though, when it all began, I thought that in the Philippines, they had really worked to keep everyone locked down. I am woman, hear me roar. Eve, are you fatigued tonight? Because I know you cannot wait to get those earbuds in and listen to the train as it just goes.
I don't don't use earbuds. I just have my phone on my nightstand. I just play it out loud.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can do that. But if you ever get up in the morning early to walk outside or to check something on, you see a lot of people sleeping in the hallway, you'll know it's because you left that on, because it's so soothing. Even if they walk by and hear it, they may just fall down. Gordon G, this was just suggested to me randomly, and I wonder, well, I wonder who, I don't know who wrote the book of love. You know, see, we do a little bit of everything here, Jordan G. Why didn't you post a video? Well, 1 year since, yeah, well, she's not around anymore, and she's doing her own. She's doing her own videos.
Beside me.
Yes, but he's talking about a year ago video. So
No.
Charlotte and I will have new videos coming out when we get an opportunity. So stay tuned. And we will have Guada will be in some of the videos because she's Charlotte's sidekick and carries her bags whenever she travels. So, you know, she's kind of like Princess Charlotte. I know that's not true, Guad. I'm just teasing. You can't wait for that. Yeah, we may do some videos actually. We're in the works of planning that. We're having production meetings every now and then.
Oh.
That's when we discuss it. That's a production meeting.
We never discuss it.
Oh, well, we don't discuss it enough, I guess.
Well, Jordan, I meant there is a different beautiful lady on you now.
Jordan G. Jordan G. I'm off on Friday, says Guad. Kind of want to avoid this guy. Who, me? Come on, we're here Friday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And look, there's Lola. Her name was Lola.
Lola wanted to, she says, hi, Charlotte.
Hi, Lola. Lola makes me happy.
Hi.
Hi. She's so cute.
Thanks.
Guad wants a cat. You have milking cows. You don't need a cat.
And she can get what she wants.
No, she can't. You have a cat. Yeah, you have a cat already, she says. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Lola threw up last night. It was raining. In the middle of the night, it woke me up.
Oh my goodness, she's just a little cat. How did she wake you up throwing up?
Well, they're very loud when they throw up. I don't know.
Not like a human who's been out drinking too much.
Well, I guess I was in a light sleep.
It's because of what you were listening to.
Yeah.
You listen to Trains and you'll be knocked out. Ah, yes, Jordan is unisex. That's right. How rude of me. Jordan is a lovely name for a woman. So tell us about you. Where do you live? And not exactly, but you know, in the States, in where? Great Britain, Ireland, South Africa. Execute for videos with yay, really? Oh, well, thank you, Jasmine. We'll do some videos. But yes, I guess She is a bit of an aloof person. We really can't pin that down. Wald. 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 G. Hello, G. How, what are you doing tonight? Are you having cocktails?
I've had like a bit too much rum and coke.
Tonight's rum and coke night. I see. At least you switch on it off and on each night. Where's your new beau here? He is the guy that, what was his name, who wanted to chat with you. Remember? You don't remember, do you? There was a guy Monday night who was all up in your business.
Oh yeah, about your smile. He said
Yes.
that-
Yeah, Victoria said in Boston.
Okay.
Austin. Was that who it was? First on YouTube because I was in love with a doctor and I was working with when I was a student, and he loved me too, but it didn't work out. Ah, he was 30 years older than you. Wow, a sexy German. Das ist los. So, good for you. And so are you in a relationship now, Jordan? Jordan G. And we have G on here. If you go to you now, you can actually see the three lovely ladies who are the panel, the co-hosts. We have two co-hosts and we have an alternate spot. We have a third co-host, but she's been busy the last few days, and she may be in on Friday night.
Wow, is your camera on?
Yes, I can see her. Can you see her, Eve?
I can.
Yes. Okay. You look very happy, Gual. Are you smiling? But your little friend can't see you. You're from Notting Hill. No kidding. Do you know where Notting Hill is? No. Charlotte. Well, do you know where Notting Hill is?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I believe it is in. Isn't it? It's in
It's in London.
London. Yes. Yes.
Let me just- Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
Yes. Nicholas, Charlotte has a YouTube channel, she has a channel. Why don't you put up your dealio there,
Oh, it's
Charlotte?
just my name.
Huh?
It's just my name. Well, that is already on YouTube. It's just Charlotte over the neck.
Well, put it up so they can see.
I think they can just click on her name, maybe.
Yeah, they can.
They can just click on your name and it goes right to your deal.
I think so.
How come it doesn't work for me?
Well, they might have to just type my name and then I don't know, but it's the same thing that's already there.
Oh yeah, the name's already there. Yeah, exactly. So, Victoria, what are we going to do about the vibrator caper? Huh? Do you? Oh my God! What? Your dad didn't find it, did he?
Kathy.
I'm happy.
Yay! Hey, Kath. How are you? Wald, G, I'm going to bring Kathy in for a minute, okay? Thanks for being here. Thanks. Look.
Really?
Here's Kathy. Da, 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 da. Here's Kathy. Ed, I tell you, I don't know where Kathy is. Let's try it again. Here's Kathy.
Her connection might not be great.
Probably not. She may be in. Here's Kathy.
Is it working now?
Yeah.
Yes, yay. Here's Kathy.
Hi.
Fantastic.
How you feeling today? A little better?
Ah,
Better?
yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's a roller coaster.
Yeah. Where are you right now?
Oh, I'm still at my grandparents' house.
I see. So you're there and you can take a couple minutes out to listen to the crazy show.
Absolutely.
We've had some interesting guests tonight.
Yeah.
One that is no longer here.
Oh no.
Yeah, he flew away. All right, so I think he was misbehaving. But guess what, Kath, if you can hear me, we had earth-shattering development. Audra said this.
Oh.
Audra said this. She just came up and said this. Let me see if Kathy's around here. No, maybe she can hear. Audra said, this is Audra Sandoval. She said, I get in trouble with my mom because you mentioned my name. Wow. We didn't even know that was a thing.
You need to bring Kathy back in.
Yeah, I know. But I need to find her. Where is she? Down the bottom? Okay, there she is. Okay. There you go. Kathy, we got you.
Oh, good. This weather is making the connection terrible.
What's the weather like?
About 32 degrees. It was sleeting all day. It's
Oh
snowy
my
and
God. It's April. Oh, that's right. It can happen up there.
The mountains don't care, my dear.
Yeah, they don't. No, that's right. Wow. Are you anywhere near Round Top or not Round Top? Camelback Mountain? Scranton? Where are you near?
I'm not necessarily in the Poconos. I'm more near Penn State College.
State College, PA. I see.
I'm closer to Blue Mountain. Yeah.
Blue Mountain. Yeah.
Blue Mountain's like the bunny slopes, pretty much, from what I've been told.
You don't ski?
I do not. Yet. I haven't yet. Let's put it that way.
Well, you should try. I think you might enjoy it. It's cold, though.
Harry's favorite. Being cold. Yeah, we woke up this morning to go handle some things, and we get in the car and it's snowing and sleeting, and I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, man. Yeah. Those spring storms. Well, the good news is they don't last for very long. And if you get precipitation and it stays on the ground, it will melt the next day, hopefully.
Yeah, luckily it didn't stick, really, but
Yeah, but it's just nasty, you know. Ugh. Yeah. Man.
just a tad bit chill.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. So who's getting married over there? Oh, Jordan is at, oh, I see. Is a beautiful mariage, I see, yeah. Some people are discussing their relationships on the YouTube side.
Good.
Yes, we're getting some more of that because I'm putting this under the heading where it's probably supposed to be.
Good job, Joe.
Disastrous relationships. And it seems to bring in a lot of people.
I bet.
Except for all of us.
Of course.
We are all perfect people.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, they're afraid I am. Oh, perfectly imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
So, Eve, how's your day treating you?
It's good. Oh yeah, I didn't update you guys on the screens. So basically, I still don't have a screen on my window, but when I moved in, they gave me the wrong mailbox key. So I had to call the superintendent yesterday because I wanted to get my mail. It's been almost 3 weeks. And I met him in the lobby to give me the correct key, and he was like, so I got a call from your father this morning. And though I was like scared the way he said it because my dad called him about the screens because he wasn't listening to me.
Yes.
And I was just like, oh yeah. And then I just left.
Didn't you want to find out about the screens?
Well, no, because I talked to my dad.
I know, but you talked to this guy, say, yeah, well, what did my dad say to you?
No, I didn't want to carry on a conversation.
It's nice to get that, you
She's
want.
not confrontational unless she's in the car.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like I don't want to get in a conflict with some random man. Like,
But he's your super, right?
well, yeah, that's even worse. It'd be better if it was a random man because I don't want to get in a conflict with someone who's accessing the building.
Do you want a random man, is what you're saying?
No, I don't want no involvement with any men.
Oh.
No, that's not.
Well, there's some contestants here.
I
Yeah.
knew you were going to say something.
Well, of course. And that's good that you set me up like that because you see, that's good. See, you got that timing down now.
I don't want to get in a conflict with any man as well. Or woman, anyone in general.
Well, someday you would like to have a woman or a man, I imagine.
A man, yes, but I don't want any conflict. And because my thing is, like, they have keys. I don't want him to, like, come into my unit or something.
Yeah, look, I'm up in your unit now, girl. No, you can't. You don't want that happening.
Exactly.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see your unit. No, that ain't going to be nice. Yeah.
Well, like, he knows I'm, like a 22-year-old living here alone, so I don't want him to, like.
Well, I say that is an appealing welcome notice. I mean, is that what you have on your door? I'm 22-year-old woman living alone. What is that?
Definitely not.
And someone says, I know, I heard a recording of a cat in there. She doesn't have a cat. She just has her little recording of it.
Also, when the superintendent came in one time to look at the fact that there was no screen, he was like, "Here, kitty," to Lola, and I was like, "Oh, she doesn't like that," and she ran away.
Wow, you were being very neighborly, I see.
Well, no, he wanted to come in.
Well, why couldn't he come in there?
He did. He came in the unit.
Got in the unit.
He was trying to take Lola. He was trying to kidnap her. That's how I interpreted it. But she ran away because she knew better.
That's good. Lola's a good girl.
Jordan, are you talking about Joe?
What did she say? What are you talking about?
Joe's intimidating? What?
Intimidating, sexy, and cute. Wow. Handsome.
Intimidating?
I know. Well, look.
Sexy.
Let her run with it, Kathy. You know better. Okay. Intimidating. Very handsome. No, very handsome, sexy, cute. Wow.
Okay, the last three are fine. The first one, not so much.
Well, you don't know. No, I'm just, not really that like that.
You're crop, am I afraid?
Let him in your unit, Eve. Ouch. Damn.
No.
Kristen wants you to have a little action up in there. Up in your unit.
No, he's like a creepy old guy.
Boy, nice. So you see what happens? Jordan, you were being so very nice. And then Eve just had to take all of the wind out of my sails that you put there and bring everything back to creepality.
Yeah, creepy old man. How dare they?
No.
Joe, I'm sad.
I know.
No, it's even worse. I'm gonna be apart from Carrie for a couple days, and I don't know how to act.
Carrie's going on the road, huh?
No, he's staying with my grandmother to keep an eye on her, because Mom and I have to go back to work.
Oh,
I'm gonna be with him all weekend.
that's nice. That's nice that you're going to be there for your grandmother. That's nice. Carrie, that's you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You really are. I think that that speaks very highly of you. Things I already knew about you just from brief conversations.
Yeah.
A wonderful man. And of course, Kathy's not bad either. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. You're going to stay there. You guys going to play cards and smoke cigars and drink beer?
Well, I mean, Carrie and my grandma don't drink, but
That's right.
Yeah.
Carrie doesn't drink either. Well, more for us. Yeah.
but yeah, I'll be going back to work, and he'll be keeping an eye on my grandmother
Oh, that's very sweet.
all weekend until my mom comes back.
So, are you going to be working to stay busy? Just going to be working more?
No, hopefully just the same amount. I don't want to work more.
Well, I mean, to keep you occupied while your man is away.
Well, yeah, I'll be working double Saturday, double Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm. You're quite the doubles players, aren't you?
Indeed.
Yes. Trezell, so long. Thanks for being here. Come back again. We'll be here on Friday night. And I can't even tell you what we'll talk about then, because I'm not sure any night what we end up talking about. But we will be here. Das ist los. Who said that?
No, I'm saying what's up to Michael. You said lovely greetings from Germany.
Ah, from Germany. I don't know what's going on. Greetings from Germany.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Not a lot, just a little bit.
Became a fan of Eve Adams. He did. Yeah, it's all good. Kathy the Cup and Charlotte the Hustle.
Danke.
Das ist cool. Well, let's fan the man. So, Kristen, what are you doing? See what Kristen.
Germany's still a mess over there. My cousin wants to come back over, but there's still lockdown.
Yeah. I just saw a list of, what do we have, 47 or 100 and some countries that their travel advisories against, or a watch out for, either coming or going from the U.S. I don't know what it is. A guy, Audra, you were standing there talking to me with your mom there, and she didn't like the idea that I was calling your name. You could do worse, but I was calling your name. You're cleaning.
Look at you.
Look at this, cleaning my house in preparation of my mom's arrival. Mañana. Do you and your mom get along? You must, right, Kristen? Are you going to go drinking? Will she go to Newbies? Are you going to show her the quarter trick?
Shirley, you're so talkative today.
I'm playing a game. And I don't know, I've spoken a bit and just
I have to remind them.
People are hitting on my man. I'm just sitting here, just just dealing with it.
Good night, Michael.
Is Michael going? Oh, good night, Michael.
Good night, Michael.
Do you think just simply smiling at a man would make him come over and talk to you? Of course it would.
I mean, if you were just sitting there, just like, it definitely would not.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're standing there and you're smiling and you're going like, hey, 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 hey.
If you kept doing that, I would definitely not come over to you. If you were
No.
like, hey, hey.
I would not like Freddie rerun. No, I wouldn't. I would not do that. But I mean, if it's a woman, Jordan is a woman, and if she was smiling, sure. People go over to smiling faces. It's a lot better than go over to a grumpy one. Oh, look at that person over there. So mean. Let me go see what he's about. Yeah.
No comment. What did I get on my pen?
She used to go to Newbies to try to take her home. She didn't want to go. She ended up getting drugged. Really? Drugged? She won't go with you this year. Wow, I don't blame her. So somebody slipped your mom a Mickey or some ecstasy or something? That's terrible. But your mom's probably pretty young, though. My birthday's in August. Yay. Audra, are you coming over to visit in August? It would be great to introduce you on a live one night. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who this is?
Don't see you for like 3 days.
Audra.
Sorry, you know those people. Oh,
A roofie. Yeah, a roofie. Are you the only guy in this chat? Well, no. So I'm here, Nicholas. Carrie is over there. He's with Kathy. Michael was over here just a moment ago. Charlotte's favorite Clump was here.
one.
Clump. Anthony was here. Clump was here a lot. Oh, who else was here? Davy Jones is here. So yeah, there are a few. Are we on a live stream? Yes, we are on a live stream. We are. You are watching on a live stream right now.
Watching live from 5 different locations.
That's right. And if you go over on younow.com, you can see really the inner workings of a oiled machine, well-oiled machine like we have here. It's just like it just keeps churning out minutia, and it's just great.
Now that Joe learned where to put us.
How we talk for exchange number, but again, during pandemic, not have. Oh, during a pandemic, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Would you smile at someone? Would you know they're smiling? You'd have to look at their eyes. You could tell if they're smiling or yawning. But if they have a mask on, it's the eyes that smile. Smiling eyes. Oh, I mean, you meant you now, so you can see. Yes, you can go over there and see. Go to you now. You can do that.
I would try and bring myself up on camera, but A, I'm man, and B, I don't know if the bandwidth can handle it. So
The bandwidth.
up in these little put out god awful nowhere mountains.
Oh, you're in the mountains. That's right. All right. Are you anywhere? Well, Hershey is south of you, right?
Yeah, by about I want to say about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a long way. So how long's the snow going to last?
Well, luckily it didn't snow for too long. It mostly flurried. It didn't even really stick anywhere. It was enough to make it wet and cold.
Just enough to make it wet and cold. Yes. Hmm. Is she near Ottawa? Oh, Kathy, you want to know if Kathy's near Ottawa? I don't think she's near Ottawa at all. Eve might be near Ottawa because she's in Canada.
If they're in Ottawa, Pennsylvania.
I don't know. You're the one who's always looking stuff up. What's the matter with you?
Well, I'm thinking that's so. Like, there must be if they ask.
It could be in Ottawa. I don't know. New Mexico.
It's really difficult to explain where I'm at because I mean, as I said, like the closest, the closest landmark I can give is Huntington, but that doesn't really help a lot of people because it's a small town. So that doesn't help much.
And it's in Pennsylvania, right?
Orbisoni is kind of close to me.
Do you know where Tunkhannock is?
Tunkhannock, yeah.
Yeah. I once was on a road show touring there, and I played Charlie Brown, and they closed the movie theater, and that was where we gave Charlie Brown, and they had a big marquee up, and we came into town in the middle of the night, and we drove down this quiet street, and it said tomorrow at 1 p.m. Charlie Brown, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, and we would finish the show, and the little kids are waiting for autographs. It was really cute. So they closed the school so they could come to the theater and watch our professional show. Me, actually, Eve.
They came for me. Me.
Well, they came for Charlie Brown. His stupid songs and that flat baseball mitt. Yeah.
I'm going to attempt, don't get mad at me. I'm going to attempt to take you downstairs, and I hope I don't lose you.
Well, we really wanted to go upstairs, but you know. Oh, you mean? Oh, I just see if you. Okay.
God,
Right.
you're needing.
Yeah, I know. You know, that's the problem. We're trying to create fantasy here on our Fantasy Live show.
Your whole life is a fantasy, Joe.
Well, it's different. Yeah.
You're different. Your whole life is different.
Yes, it is different. I want to visit Lake Tahoe. Jordan, that's a very nice place to visit. Enjoy that. Now, you can visit Lake Tahoe on the Nevada side or the California side. Did you guys know that? Of course you did.
No.
Yep.
I didn't.
And originally, the casinos were on the south side, the Nevada side of the lake, and there were just houses on the California side. But I don't know what it is now. Great ski resorts up there.
I can attempt. Let's see if it'll work. Probably not.
Hey, there you go.
My camera's
There you go. Look at her. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kathy.
now.
It's Kathy.
My camera is older.
Eat on rain. What? She's frozen. It must be cold.
Different?
Oh, there it went out.
It is very beautiful up there. Lake Tahoe. It's gorgeous. And beautiful golf courses up there in the summer. It's a year-round resort because, you know, there's winter sports and then there's summer stuff. So it's really a nice place to go. And if you live in Sacramento, you can get there a couple hours.
Did I? Am I still here?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear when your camera was on, your sound cut out.
Oh, that's weird. All right, well, never mind on that one then. Rocky and Silver Skull, hello.
Oh, there you go. DJ Rocket Silver. So, hey, here we are. It's the top of the morning and it's in the middle of the evening. He became a fan. Thanks for fanning us. We shall reciprocate.
Kristen, you never behave.
Lake St. Clair is bigger than Tahoe. Where is St. Clair? Lake St. Clair. Is it in Nevada and California? But Lake Tahoe is a lovely, lovely resort. Where's Lake St. Clair? Anybody?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not good at geography.
Michigan and Ontario. There's some good resorts in Michigan. Summer resorts.
Your Eve's
Your
unit.
Eve's unit. Charlotte, you look cute AF. Why aren't you looking at the camera?
I'm playing the game and I'm just tired and stuff.
I feel you. I'm exhausted.
You're from Metro Detroit. Do you know where the Superdome is? Oh no, the Silver Dome. That was a cold night. Well, if you're from Detroit Metro, you know where's that place I stayed across the river? What is that called? It's in Canada. What's that little town? It's not so little, really. Oh. Right across from Detroit. What is the town in Canada? You got to go through the border, right near Detroit.
Niagara Falls?
Slowly they turn, but no, you're way off base on that one. Let's see.
Kristen, did you?
Windsor, Ontario. That's it. Thank you very much. Jasmine, thank you. Yes, Windsor. That was very cold. I
Do you
was
want to
there.
come on the live, Kristen, now?
Yeah, Kristen, I'll hop out for the last 10
No,
minutes.
yeah, I will.
Are you sure?
Kristen, do you want to come on? Where'd she go?
Charlotte. Ugh, I joined it in the beat.
I don't know why she left. She just wanted to leave, I guess.
No, I think
She's letting Kristen on. Kristen?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
What up, girl?
Kristen? She said, Joe, can I join live after my mom goes home? Did your mom leave? Oh, what you mean on Friday night? Yes, I had already sent you a message. Yes, that'd be fine. You can do that. We'll put you in there.
Kristen, are you muted? Because
I remember last time her sound was a little off too, so maybe it's just the connection. No, we can't.
no, we cannot.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you know, acts up.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by. Before it would even let me join, I had to update the stupid app again.
Hmm.
I had to update it like once every, I think, 4 months, something like that. It's annoying.
Lake St. Clair is bigger than Tahoe. So's Lake Michigan. So what else is going on? Let's see. Oh, I could have some news later about the website, hopefully in the next months or so. The website is going to, I'm hoping, be revamped into a more modern style website. Maybe. I'm hopeful.
Really?
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah. If not, it's going to go down the tubes. So, because there was trouble on it recently, and hopefully I talked to the people and they're fixing that, but they say it isn't going to last for very long because they lost the cloud, whatever the hell that means. And they have a different method to put things out there. So but it's very comprehensive, and will have its own chat. It will have its own app for the phone, have everything, if we can get it accomplished.
Oh, you were talking about an app a while ago.
Oh yeah. This is different. This is one nice, tidy little whole deal. So I'm hopeful it can happen. And if it doesn't, we'll just, use this all the time. We still will use this. But it would be nice to be able to bring, to do all that and revitalize the website. Make it a Hatton in place again.
That'd be nice.
There are some people there that still hang out, still check in. The chat works. The PM wasn't working, so I'm hoping. Apparently the PM does work, but it says that it was an error. But you can still communicate on the private message. Eve, are you a member of MayDecemberSociety.com? Of course you are.
No.
Never?
No. I'll join it though.
Jeez.
How?
I am crushed.
I will join.
Oh, man. Charlotte's laughing. She says, well, you're not a member. Yes.
I don't know.
I couldn't get Kristen in. Charlotte, you want to come back in? I'll try again, Kristen. Here we go. Ready?
He lost his head.
There it is. Whoa, you.
There he is.
There's Kristen. Are you trying on bikinis again? No. Is your mom there? She can't hear us.
Are you unmuted now?
We can't hear you. Or you can't hear us.
I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you.
Are you wearing anything? Oh, there you go. Okay, no. For a moment
Kristen,
there.
we can't hear you.
It's so weird.
Wait, why is you now acting up like this?
Yeah, there's always a problem.
We'll get it ironed out before before Friday, yeah. Which means 5 minutes before we go on, it'll be ironed out. We'll get the Tex working on it. I say, hey Tex, get over here. All right, I'll get in there. Oh, it's a different kind of Tex. Yeah, Charlotte, we'll see if it works. Come here. Charlotte Elizabeth. There's Charlotte Elizabeth. That happened. What the fuck? What? Kristen?
Did you just call her by her first and middle name?
Yes. Kristen, you came on and we couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
We tried and tried. So we have 5 minutes left. So Kristen, come on Friday night. We will put you up. We'll display you.
Yeah, sadly I won't be able to join Friday night because I work. I hate this.
Life.
Life, working, and not being able to work from home.
It gets in the way sometimes. So, Kathy, did you hear me when I mentioned that Audra said, did I already read that to you?
That you get her in trouble by saying
Yes, she says her mom is we had no idea, because her one-liners all the time. And she said, my mom gets upset when you call my name. I'm like, so now she finally, she goes from being, at least in my imagination, of a woman living by herself, and then suddenly, oh, she's got to be careful because mom heard me call her name. That's really funny. So she became younger sounding to me.
Because she might still be like you know, in her 40s or 50s and live with their mum. There's loads of people here that live with their mum at that age.
Well, no, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, her, her, just her persona and everything, we never really knew much about her. So that was kind of earth shattering. Like when she said she was interested in finding a woman. I don't know if that's, maybe she was kidding. There are a lot of them here. It's 3:23 in Spain too. Ariadna. Audra, why do you say I'm sorry?
Joe should be saying sorry, not you. No, kidding.
Audra, we just like the fact that we get to know you a little better. I do not intend to put you in a difficult situation with Mom.
As he continuously says your name over and over again.
No, like, what's wrong with you?
I'm psychotic. I'm mental. So,
Well, we knew that.
yeah. So what, you're looking for new things here, everyone? And it's not happening. Yes. So, Audra, I apologize if it brought any undue shame on the family. You know. For shame. My friend who's 32 years older than me is ignoring me because I ate some edibles. Yeah. What? Are we doing that again? You ate you ate some more of them?
Well, I think she's just telling Jordan.
Oh.
She asked.
Oh, I see. So Jasmine, don't forget to reach out and we'll chat, later, maybe tomorrow or sometime when you have, just leave me a message and I'll respond to you. Do you ever stream on the weekends?
3 days later. Yeah.
Well, we can. What do you mean 3 days later? We can stream on the weekend, but usually it's Friday night. Isn't that part of the weekend? No?
And of course I work, which is BS.
Kathy is our resident worker. None of us work except Kathy. Well, no. Charlotte works and Eve works and everyone works. But I'm just saying, poor Kathy is working all the time.
I was hoping that the new guy was going to work out and I wouldn't have to work as much, but that didn't happen. So,
well, Mom flies in tomorrow night, so I won't be able to join y'all for the next 2 weeks. Oh, really? How come? Are we not her kind of programming?
oh,
We're not her kind of programming. I can be retiring, yes. Oh, I say that I am, everybody says semi-retired here. I am semi-retired. I do things. I try to stay busy.
and then he has us keeping him on his toes.
Yes. The women here are brutal to me, but it's okay.
Oh.
What was that? Kathy, you all right?
Yeah, so my mom and my grandmother were watching Forged in Fire, and the blade literally just broke in half.
I don't know what that means.
It's a show called Forged in Fire, and they make swords and knives.
Oh, I see. Yes, I know what that is.
They test them. But they were hitting it into something, and the blade literally broke off into it,
Ooh.
which it's not supposed to do.
That is random, isn't it, Jordan?
It really is. Sorry.
What is an edible?
What's an edible?
You don't know what an edible is, Jordan?
You would have found out yesterday, 420.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Well, always know my friend's his club membership down here. When we're with him, we use his because his club number is 420, so we always use it. Of course, he knows when we're using it, but everybody knows it. It says club number, please, and we all yell out the same number. No one has ever forgotten that one.
I bet.
Random, no. American slang. Okay. I Googled it. Ah, you get it now. Huh? Yes. Smoke them if you got them, or eat them if they're edible. No, it's drugs, Jordan. Well, it's legalized. In Las Vegas, you can go right into a store and buy it. Just like you're buying little gummy bears.
It's still drugs.
But they're legal drugs, right? Yeah.
It's still a drug.
Yes, of course it is. Mm-hmm. It is. But they're legal drugs.
They shouldn't be.
Like caffeine is legal drug, and you use it all the time. Don't you take that?
Every day, multiple times a day.
So can you get by without that, Eve? Do you need your caffeine?
I don't really usually drink it on the weekends. I only drink it during the week because I have to wake up for work.
But you don't have to wake up on the
I'm
weekend.
very afraid of not drinking coffee because I don't want to go through caffeine withdrawal. Good night. You going to bed? Hey, Joe.
Who am I talking to?
That was my mom.
Terry.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you doing today? How are you doing? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Gosh.
we had high hopes when he first got home, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So sorry to hear that.
But I just came by to kiss the demon spawn. Good night, so I'm going to bed.
Yes, I know. Good. Well, take her with you, would you? She's making us nervous.
Don't bite me.
The lovely mother and daughter team. Yes.
Night, Frankie.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night. Always fun to have a cameo from Mom.
Right?
Yeah. Always fun. Well, listen, it is after 10 and it's past Eve's bedtime.
Yes.
Unless is the super coming over?
No.
Okay. Oh, no, he's got to replace that on the Saturday.
Joe.
No, though, it was the screens in our apartment.
I'm sure.
No, but that's what we're talking about.
I don't want him coming in here. And when he comes to the screens, I'm having like my brother or dad come over to be here.
He isn't going to bother you, hon. You know that. It's his job.
Lola protect you. Tell them she's an attack cat.
Yeah, she'll be hiding in the closet.
What heck of an attack cat she is?
Yeah, she's not help. No.
She's a lovely kitty.
It's,
Charlotte has a lovely one too, Tallulah Bell. I have one, Tony the Tiger.
Is that what we're calling it now?
It's no, we're not calling. Well, no.
What? It's not great.
No, I don't know.
I'm in a mood. Sorry.
I never talk about myself, do I?
Never. This isn't the Joe show.
never heard you talk about yourself.
Thank you. Every day, she says. Yeah. Ask Joe. He's probably been there. Yeah.
He says he never talks about himself as his face turns a little red.
Yeah, I don't. Right. I don't want to do that. It embarrasses me. And today was a beautiful day here, except it was overcast and a little sprinkly, but it was hot, very hot. It was 80, 84 degrees and humid, but it was beautiful because it was overcast. You would have loved it. You all should
Not
come
bad.
sometime.
Too hot.
Very much so.
Okay, well, you should come down during the winter then.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I'll come down during like fall, winter time.
Well, it's nice here then as well.
It won't be as warm as Carrie would like, but you know.
Well, Carrie can come down anytime. It's hot down here. Yeah.
It's warm.
Yeah.
You can get rid of this cold weather.
Yeah, man. I remember, being from up there. It's just always the winters. I dreaded the winters. Yes, I'm disappointed. No one comes to visit. But you'll come here someday.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
You will still visit if I don't visit up there beforehand.
But I'll say, fun fact, I was supposed to go down there, last April?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah.
Right.
We had
No,
this thing
baby.
planned out, right? It was you guys were going to come on and you'd suddenly be on the live with me.
Yeah.
Remember that? But then the pandemic came, and and it was like, oh man, we're gonna have to call about this, and
Yeah, we do.
I know. And then I called you, said you knew.
Oh,
You
I
were
knew it
wondering,
was,
too.
because you didn't call. I was gonna have to
I
call
know,
you
I know.
and see what was going on.
Yeah, because you have a hotel booked, and so.
Luckily, I just told them because of the pandemic, I had to cancel, and they didn't even charge me for it. So that was great.
Yeah. Who would have thought, huh? And it's still taking lives. Unbelievable.
Over a year later.
Yep. Well over a year. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out now. It's good to see you, Kathy and Carrie. I see you. I hear you guys. And Eve, thank you as always. Charlotte, lovely as always. And Kristen, I'll get you on when I can. It just didn't take. We couldn't hear you, sweetie. So, but thank you, everyone. Thank you, Jordan, for being here. Thank you, Jasmine. Don't forget, you guys can all reach out. I'd say reach out and touch us if that's impossible.
Reach out and touch, Joe.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
I don't need that
Let me
look.
know if
I don't
there's
need that
anything
death
else I
glare
can
from
help you
Charlotte.
with.
So I'm just not.
Jolie on Live is where you reach me on Skype. Excuse me a moment. Siri?
I love how your hair is flipping up in the back, Joe. What are you doing?
It is? What? Nothing. I don't know. Is it flipping up?
Mm-hmm. Your side profile is kind of funny. It looks like
Oh, it's this side or the other side? Which is it?
near your back. Near like the back of your head.
But, maybe it's all messed up. Okay. So, hair and makeup didn't show up on time tonight. So
You need to fire those people.
I know, but they're always here through thick and thin, although they're late. Well, I guess that's Sunday. All right. Good night, everyone. It's good to see you. See you all later. Good night. And don't forget the train. Go to sleep with this soothing sounds of the trains. You'll like that. It's better than rain.
Eve, I'll just record the train going past my house and send it to you on Skype.
Yeah, but very authentic.
And
Yep.
very loud.
And very loud. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, 11 cents. Hello over here on YouTube. I turn off you now first, and then I come over here and say goodnight to all of you. Thank you all very much for being here. Please come again, and we'll chat later. Good night, Jasmine. Good night, Jordan. Good night, Audra, Nicholas. Let's see. And anyone else who's watching that I missed, I apologize. See you on Friday night, I hope. Good night.